Ah. Oh, the big kibosh! The big kibosh! The big kibosh!
波球被 KO 了，这是什么情况？究竟发生了什么？波球怎么会被 KO？ 就在波球被 KO 的前1秒，他还在用铁拳疯狂攻击日本拳王的头部，怎么可能下1秒就会被日本小鬼子逆袭反杀？这期间究竟有什么不可告人的秘密？还是说波球技不如人，输给了小鬼子？8年无一败绩的波球竟然败了，并且还是以 KO 的方式败给了日本拳王佐藤嘉阳。简单介绍一下日本传说级拳王佐藤嘉阳，这位选手并不是普通人，就算他不是普通人，那他也不能轻易打败波球，其中必然是有什么小猫腻和搞怪事情。传说级拳王佐藤嘉阳算是日本擂台的希望，这一次和波球交手是第3次，前面2次都败给了波球，真要是这一次还是输给了波球，那么日本擂台将会陷入暗无天日的水火之中。期间究竟发生了什么？咱们来仔细欣赏一下双方的精彩表现。红色拳套是日本拳王佐藤嘉阳，白色短裤是泰拳王子波球。
Look out for the kicks on Buakaw. Look out for the work rate of Sato. He says that he has finally unraveled the mystery of how to beat Buakaw. Let's see how it plays out for Yoshihiro Sato. He recently opened up a chiropractic clinic in Nagoya, did Yoshihiro Sato. I think it's only because he wants the free massages.
波球就是波球，无人可以代替。就算是打败了波球，那也不行，不吹不跑。波球可谓是国际拳坛100年难一遇的格斗天才。泰拳的标签性人物就是波球，然而波球的标签技术就是泰拳，两者已经成为了密不可分的合作伙伴。
The way the way he can, and that's what makes him boring sometimes.
Have a look at that. Buakaw, just a show of strength, just dumped into the canvas like it was yesterday's garbage. Front kick to the midsection from Buakaw. High left round kick from the tie. Jab, right hand from Buakaw. Snakes the hands around the back of the neck. And when that happens, when a guy of the Muay Thai prowess of Buakaw snakes the hands around the neck, you're in a whole lot of bother.
佐藤嘉阳在日本擂台算是鼎鼎大名，基本上算是无人不知无人不晓。然而在遇见波球之后，他的排名确实一落千丈，没有任何价值。2次失败给佐藤嘉阳带来了毁灭性的打击。佐藤嘉阳不轻言放弃，果断向波球发起了第3次挑战，试图打败波球，挽回在此之前所丢失的所有颜面。
Buakaw in the 3rd round, on his way to the final. Front kick there from Yoshihiro Sato. Nice jab from Sato. Fires a front kick. Buakaw goes downstairs. Right hand from Buakaw. Turning left hand from the tie. Have a look.
波球是站立格斗的天花板，放眼整个地球都找不到与波球抗衡的对手。一个小小的小鬼子，竟然敢在波球的面前大吵大闹，看来他是真不清楚波球真正的实力。前面2次胜利并没有让波球轻敌，而是重振旗鼓与佐藤嘉阳展开了第3次对抗。
But like Albert Kraus says, he's one of these fighters that he's just there, he's tough, and no matter what you hit him with, you just keep coming.
Front kick again from Sato. Buakaw checks the low kick. There's the right hand from Buakaw, rings the ears of Sato. Probing jab from Buakaw.
从体型上来看，佐藤嘉阳确实要比波球占据点优势，但从综合实力来看的话，波球能直接把佐藤嘉阳打报废，自身却毫发无所。在踢拳的擂台上，并不是单纯的对拼技术，而是全方位的考验一位选手的综合实力。定睛一看，波球的拳脚进攻极具有威慑力。碍于佐藤嘉阳在此之前已经和波球交了2次手，多多少少对波球还是有点熟悉。
In so far, digs in with an uppercut in the first, and Yoshihiro Sato comes out kicking.
I like to see Sato actually throw an uppercut after that jab, long jab of his.
Step up knee from Yoshihiro Sato. Oh, Buakaw cracks away to the lead thigh, evades the uppercut, goes to the rear thigh of Sato.
He must have heard of us.
We are sitting pretty close to the ring. And Buakaw jumps into the canvas. Would have been good in mixed martial arts. He went into side control.
佐藤嘉阳的大高个子确实能给波球带来心理上的触动。然而波球打了这么多年的比赛，并且所迎战的都是各国的格斗高手，像没有实力的选手根本不配成为波球的对手，除非有超能力。佐藤嘉阳和波球的比赛看上去没什么异样，其实这场比赛对俩人都有很深的意义。
Again, it's working for him.
Oh, there's the right hand from Buakaw. His hands have come along in leaps and bounds over the last 2 years. Nice knee to the rib cage. Right hand to the jaw has Sato doing a quick count of his teeth. Good jab. Sticks it on the jawline again, does Buakaw.
I'd like to see Sato after that knee combination, and
波球在没有出名之前是圈内有名的黑小伙，直到他拿到连胜战绩之后，黑小伙这个名声彻底被他摆脱掉，成为了万人敬仰的泰拳王子。500年泰拳的继承人就是波球他本人，他给泰拳带来了无上光荣，并且还给泰国带来了许多外国选手来训练，以此来享受泰国的环境和泰国的技术。
Sato.
that was a nice uppercut. Now he needs to, follow up with the left hook.
Jab outside thigh kick from Buakaw. Sticks a front kick, the teeth kick. Buakaw goes to the rear leg again of Sato.
佐藤佳阳为了这场比赛的胜利，他不惜耗费大量的时间和精力去请教波球曾经的对手和昔日的手下败将，就是想从里面一点一点琢磨透波球的缺点。然而波球根本就没有什么缺点，或许唯一最大的缺点就是波球一直是未婚。童子功雄厚的波球，一直以来都是各路高手最头疼的事情。
The remaining second round of 3. Left hook from Buakaw. Fires a side kick, right hand. Sticky jab, but he drew the short straw, did Buakaw. Sato needs to have come through a whole lot heavier, though. That was his opportunity. And now Buakaw counters. Teep kick again to the midsection from Buakaw.
波球已经不能够用人来形容它，或者可以用神或者是半仙来进行形容。毕竟它的出现已经影响到了整个拳坛的正常发展。很多选手努力了大半辈子，才勉强登顶世界第一，结果波球的出现却把他们的事实变成了幻象。不得不说，无论是从哪方面去看波球，波球基本上都是一位无可挑剔、无懈可击的选手。
Sato's on rubber legs, but he fires back. Buakaw tagged him with 2 clean punches, and Yoshihiro Sato digs deep into the tank.
And this is what Albatross was talking about.
Yoshihiro Sato is the sponge. Go. And they've come out for throwdown early on. Sato needs a clever and a tenacious round here in the third.
第3回合开始了，佐藤佳阳的苦苦坚持并没有白费，长时间的对抗有点让波球无从下手。面对眼前这位大高个，波球虽然在此之前打败了他2次，但这一次佐藤佳阳可谓是信心满满，备战充足。尽管不能快速 KO 波球打败波球，那也能给波球带来史无前例的压迫感和压力。
They are going for it, hammer and tongue, and listen to them raise the roof with the Budokan. Going up the center corridor is Buakaw. And he ties up Sato. They tango. Referee separates them. It is still...
身高的压制和客场作战带来的无力感，很快就让波球感觉到了四肢无力，只能做无谓的防守进行抵抗佐藤佳阳的攻击，体能枯竭和精神状态不佳。这就是输比赛的前兆。以前波球可不是这样的。这一次比赛究竟发生了什么事情，竟然能把一往无前的波球打成了这个熊样？
Nice knee to the ribcage from Buakaw. All tied up. He catches him with the left hand. Drifts back to center ring. Fires the teep kick to the midsection. Glancing right hand again from Buakaw. He's got more rights than Amnesty International as Sato tries for the high knee. Long-reaching jab from Buakaw.
I gotta say, this is the best I've seen Sato fight.
This is a fantastic fight from Sato. He said he thought he'd unraveled the mystery. He certainly is doing a lot better. Is it enough to push him past the finish line on the judges' score?
坏了坏了，波球真的被小鬼子 KO 了！这一幕让在场的所有拳迷粉丝震惊不已，甚至连远在千里的中国观众对此都表现得特别惊叹。毕竟波球在世界拳迷粉丝心目中是战神，是不可一世、无人可以战胜的搏击格斗战神，怎么会被一个2米多高的小鬼子所打败？
Just before he got dropped, I was like, I think he's getting tired, but he got hit with the right hand. He followed up with shots, and he's out.
Open the fridge. He is still out cold here in center ring. That was an amazing knockout.
Oh my goodness! I mean, that's Sato had just made another fan. Honestly, I mean, he proved me wrong tonight. He was exciting.
最终波球输比赛已经是事实，希望广大拳迷粉丝可以接受。如果满分100分的话，你会给波球和佐藤佳阳各自打几分？